Oh, fuck the 2G4 clan. They hack. Fuck them.
Yeah, you can do that when you fucking hack all the time.
Yeah, welcome to YouTube, bitch. How's it going, guys? I am Money here, and I do not know what the gameplay is going to be because I'm actually just going to do the commentary, and then we're going to bridge it off from there. And it has been a long day. This is my split shift day, and I'm very fucking pissed off, and I'm not in a good mood. And we're going to get into why. The title probably should speak for itself because I don't know what the video is going to be, but I can tell you what the fuck the commentary is going to be about how I fucking hate other YouTubers. And basically, I'm going to get into everything about how I feel and why, and maybe some lessons learned that maybe you guys can take into the future and into your YouTube channel. All together, just become better people. But before I get into all that, I'm going to tell you some stories. And these are all going to be work-related stories because YouTube is, to me, a job. These stories are going to be relevant. It's only going to be like one or two, but they're going to be relevant to the end. Hopefully you can take them and parallel them together, and if you're young and you're in the workforce or you're an entry-level employee trying to work your way up, you can take heed from my experiences and maybe use them in your real life. So the first thing that I want to talk about is when I was a young entry employee, young operator overseas, and I had a goal. I wanted to be an operator, a foreman, supervisor, manager, project manager, so on, so on, so on. Starting off as an operator, I kind of took heed to a lot of things, and I noticed things when it came to like foremans or leaders. And I said, you know what, when I'm a foreman, I'm going to be much more lenient. I'm going to give my guys extra breaks. I'm going to let them go home a little early. I'm not going to complain if they come in late. I'll let them take extra smoke breaks and all that kind of good stuff. And when I eventually did make foreman, I did just that. I gave my guys extra breaks. I let them come in late if they came in late. I let them leave early when they left, when they wanted to. All that good stuff that makes people happy. And you know what? It was instant like gratification and instant approval by the masses. They were so happy. And you know what? Just like anything that you allow a human to have like extra leniency over, what do? They fucking take advantage of the situation just like anyone else would. So as time went by, maybe it wasn't instant, but as time went by, I would notice we'd have lots of work to do, and here you are taking your 6 fucking smoke break. Or you want to leave a little early when I clearly said an hour ago that we got extra workloads coming in, and you basically abandoned all your comrades. So now we have to do the work of fucking 10 people with only, 9. Little stuff like that. People will come in late, and then I say, hey, this is like your 3rd time coming in late in the week. And they're like, well, you didn't complain the first 2 times, da 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 da. And you know what? I didn't. So whose fault was it really? It kind of made me think. Eventually, another foreman, he pulled me to the side, and he said, hey, I've kind of been watching what you're doing, and I kind of see that you made some changes. The changes that you made, like the rules that were in place, they were in place for a reason. I understand that you want to be, Mr. Happy-Go-Lucky Foreman, but it's not your job to appease employees, it's your job to lead employees. And it really made me think, because it's not my job to appease people either. And I'm saying employees because back in the moment they were employees, but in life it's not your job to appease people. And anytime you have a situation where people can take advantage of something, they will take advantage because people naturally are just fucking selfish and they're gonna only look out for themselves. Just from that encounter, I learned so much about leadership, about being an individual, and just about life and people in general. Because he continued and he said, I understand that you want to be liked. It's not your job to be liked. It's your job to, ensure the safety of these employees, get the job done, lead them, blah, 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 blah. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, these people wouldn't be so lenient with you. They wouldn't give you extra breaks. They wouldn't take a second fucking blink of the eye to write your ass up. And you know what? The shit was fucking true. Because I've watched employees at that time when I made foreman. It took them, a lot longer to make foreman. But when they were employees, they ran rampant. They did whatever they wanted to do. They didn't care about anything else. They didn't give a fuck about the team. But then as soon as they made foreman, then they wanted to be motherfucking Mr. Dudley Do-Right. And you know what? It didn't work out for them. And eventually, they'd get terminated, get transferred, or people wouldn't listen to them. I say that to say this, because that situation really reminds me of YouTube. Because when it goes to networking, and basically all this kind of stems from networking, how like you want to meet other YouTubers and branch out. And at first, it seems mutual. and you're putting in all this extra effort, being extremely lenient with them, and it's kind of like there's no give back or nothing in return. That's basically where all this kind of came from. It seemed like at first it was kind of like little things. Little things would bug me, like little tiny things, over like the course of like 2-3 months, and then out of nowhere, like a message, like I received a message, and it kind of sent me over the top. I was on like my first shift of a 16-hour shift, and it just, I don't know, when I looked into it and I read it, it just kind of like sent me over the fucking top, and it really pissed me off. And I think maybe it's because of the circumstance surrounding it. So just to give you a background, it's I'm not gonna give into everything, but it kind of has to do about a shout out, and I'm gonna give it a shout out. But to me, just the way it was brought about, and how busy I've been with my own channel, and how busy I've been with work and everything, it just seemed like that was the furthest fucking thing from my mind at the time. And I guess you couldn't have asked at a worse time. But continuing on, it's really hard to find people on YouTube that are like you. And to branch off the story that was work related, when I talked to the foreman and I said, to me, it seemed like it was really common sense that, hey, you don't take extra smoke breaks when we have work that needs to be done, or you don't leave early when your team needs you, or we have extra stuff to be accomplished. And he said to me, if it was really that common sense, then they would have done it. And common sense, isn't common. Everyone's already known that. But if these people had the thought process and the mind frame that you did, then they'd be in charge, right? And I thought about it, and yes, they fucking would. And they're not fucking in charge, so they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Just like on YouTube, you get a whole bunch of these little channels, and just like those employees back then, they always felt like they deserved something. I deserve a break. I deserve, a fucking cigarette. I deserve the money that's coming to me, even if I fucking don't do shit. Everyone just feels like they deserve. And if YouTube was a fucking big ass workforce, and assuming I'm a foreman, all the other little employees underneath me, those are just a bunch of a sea of fucking YouTubers, like pulling away at other people, feeling they deserve this, feeling they want that. This YouTuber didn't give me a shout out. This motherfucker, he doesn't like my videos. He doesn't want to take the time to help grow my channel. Well, motherfucker, it's your channel. Grow your own shit. Like, I always hear so many small channels complain about this YouTuber won't help me. This YouTuber won't do this. This other YouTuber won't do that. And this YouTuber got this and they won't fucking return the favor. Well, you don't know what the fuck they did or how they got what they got, or if they have returned the favor. All you care about is that they're not returning the favor to you. And I really wish other people would be much more honest and say, you know what, this motherfucker's not returning the favor to me, and I'm not feeling it, and I don't like it. Because yes, a lot of other YouTubers get shout outs and that's how they grow. Well, you know what, in the workforce, you're always going to have co-workers that are on par with you, that are fucking horrible, who don't do shit, who you guys all sit back and talk about, and that motherfucker will get promoted before all of you. So you know what, that's fucking how life works. Shit happens, and I get so tired of hearing people complain about that dumb shit. Now off to the networking portion, how like, if people's mind frame or thought process was like yours, then they'd be in that position. That's not to say my status on YouTube is better than anyone else's. I haven't been doing this long enough to compare myself to anyone. This is to say, when I decide I want to network with someone, I put forth so much effort, or at least some, a good amount of effort to like your videos, to stop by your channel, to comment on your videos, to show, my subscribers that, hey, I support this person because he's constantly on my feed. So, hey, maybe you should take some time and go check him out also. Well, here's the issue. I always get all these goddamn networkers or motherfuckers on YouTube who always want to half-ass shit. They want to stop by, they're like one of your fucking videos. And after that, they don't want to do anything else but get you to watch their fucking videos that I don't give two shits about. Just like you shouldn't give two shits about my videos. We are networking together. We're not fucking subscribed to each other's channels. And that shit really pisses me off, and has been pissing me off for a little while. And it just so happened to come that this goddamn shout out came from one of those situations where, like, when I got my Twitter, I really noticed and I didn't understand what this shit meant. People would retweet and favorite a lot of my goddamn tweets. And that's because I'm spending a lot of time liking all you guys' fucking videos. I'm not retweeting or favoriting none of your shits because you're not reliking any of my fucking videos. Not that I need you to, but when someone says, hey, we're going to network and help grow each other's channel, why is it your channel's fucking growing off my likes of your videos, but you can't put you liking my videos on your feed, and I have to grow my channel doing other ways, you know, doing my own grind, yet you get to sit back and make your own fucking videos, and I just get to sit back and like and watch all of them? Get the fuck out of here. None of that shit no more, man. All you goddamn YouTubers, no more of this fucking sub for sub, like for like, comment for comment. Don't fucking ask me to network. Don't ask me for no more fucking shout outs. Don't fucking bother me about anything YouTube related. Because like that foreman said that day, if they thought like you thought, then they'd be where the fuck you were. And that's, like I said, that's not to say I'm further than anyone. But if you don't have my kind of mind frame when it comes to business and fucking networking, and you're only worried about self, don't fucking bother me. And I'm lucky enough to have people that I do network with. And fucking, to get into the next story, when I finally made supervisor, I'd come to the conclusion that you can't appease everyone. So you know what you have to do? Get motherfuckers to do their job. Motherfuckers always be like, I did my job, do I get a silver star? No, bitch, you get a paycheck at the end of the month. Outside of that, leave me the fuck alone and just go do your job. I was the youngest supervisor in my field at the time. I was a really, really good supervisor. My employees fucking loved me, and fucking the job got done, and everything was happy, and everything was just fucking peachy clean. And here's why. It's not because I gave my employees lots of breaks, or, you know, I fucking made them feel nice and cuddly inside. It's because from foreman to supervisor, I jump from site to site to site. And being a foreman, I have a supervisor who's over me. And over him, you have a manager. And usually I get fucking information from both of them depending on who I run into first. And I learned that instead of giving people fucking silver stars, people just don't want to be fucking micromanaged. So what I did with my employees is I gave them the freedom to roam the earth. If they weren't fucking up, I left them alone. I didn't care when you came back from lunch, as long as you're doing your job. I don't care how long your break was, as long as you're doing your job. And that was kind of the meat in the middle right there. If you're doing your job, I don't need to tell you you can take extra breaks. If you're doing your job, I don't need to say, hey, you can come in a little late, or you can stay a little later to make it up, or you can leave a little early, because your job is done. Outside of doing your job, we don't need to conversate. We don't have anything to talk about. And that made me really, really liked amongst my peers, my foremen, and my employees. Now, how that relates to YouTube, it's very rare that you find other YouTubers to network with and branch out with who also feel like you, that you get that freedom. For example, we'll use Beamon and Jay Broski. When I post some video, I don't go to Beamon or Jay Broski and say, hey, I posted a video, can you go watch my video? Just like when Beamon and Jay Broski post a video, they don't come to me and say, hey, Money, I posted a video, can you come check my video? No, I post a video. If Beamon or Jay get to it, they get to it. They have that freedom to get to my channel when they get to my channel. If they miss a video, they miss a video. Oh well. If I post a video that I really, really want someone to see, it's usually going to be Jay. I'll say, hey Jay, can you really go, you know, check this out? But every time I post a video, I'm not fucking atting Jay Broski or fucking Beamon. Stop fucking atting me your fucking videos. I don't give two shits about your videos, because we're not on that level to where I am with Beamon or Jay, to where if you post a video or you at me on it, I'm interested in it. We are networking pals. We aren't subscribers, to where if I post a video and you don't like my content, I don't give a shit. Drop a like on it anyway, because my content's not for you. It's for my subscribers. All we're trying to do is put each other on each other's feeds to help grow each other's channel. And it seems like a lot of people don't understand that. And that is one of my biggest pet peeves with Twitter and YouTube. Don't at me shit. I don't give a fuck if you posted a brand new series. Don't at me a goddamn thing. And here's why I don't like that shit. Because for every person who's added me something, have you gone to my channel to check out my newest videos? No. No, you haven't. So don't at me a goddamn thing. I don't give a fuck what you got on your channel. I'm not roaming the world of YouTube anymore to drop likes on random people's fucking channels. I've literally met one person, and off the top of my head I can't remember his fucking name, but I've literally met one person who was genuine and was like happy and was like fucking like, hey, I just hit over 100 subs and fucking we did it because we networked together and da 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 da. Everyone else is just kind of, oh, I stopped by your channel, I dropped you a comment, oh, Yeah, I got this other video coming out. Can you check it out? I have another video coming out. Can you check it out? Hey, I got another video coming out. Can you check it out? Like, what the fuck, dude? I've got fucking videos coming out. You don't see me fucking telling you to go watch them. Motherfucker, I'm on your feed just like you're on my feed. It doesn't take very long to go watch someone's videos. Half you motherfuckers that I'm hitting these like buttons, I'm not even watching the content. I watch fucking 30 seconds of it so you get a quality view. And I hit the goddamn like button. I go about my goddamn business. It's not too hard, bro. Yet you motherfuckers make it seem like it's rocket scientists. Rocket science. All you other people, especially, and another pet peeve, I always hear this. Yeah, I'm just too busy to be going around watching other people's videos. I'm just too busy. Well, if you post YouTube videos and you're not getting any fucking views and you're saying I'm just too busy to go watch other people's videos, that's probably why you're not getting any fucking views, because people are too busy to watch your shit too. So there you go. A lot of you guys complain about the dumbest, fucking lamest, pussiest shit, and then you wonder why your channels don't grow. Fucking grind. Grow your own shit. Stop worrying about everyone else. I promote my own videos with my own goddamn money. Hence, I work a lot. So I have money to put into my videos. That's not to say everyone needs to do that. But if you're fucking worried about views, motherfucker, pay YouTube to promote your shit. Virals are around. All these motherfuckers are around to promote videos. If you want fucking subscribers, make better content. Everything you post is not good. Everything I post is not good. That's just the reality of the beast. And it doesn't matter how great it is. I could post the greatest fucking video tomorrow. Who cares if only 17 people watched it? Network, man. But you can't network when you're finding all these motherfuckers who don't know how to network. So I'm very lucky that I found a Beamon. I'm very lucky that I have a fucking J Broski in my clan who I can network and branch out with, who I can get honest feedback from. In the world of fucking YouTube, this is why. This is why. And at the end of the story, this is why all those stories were relevant. Because as a young YouTuber, I looked around the fucking sea of all the YouTubers, and I said, you know what, when I become a big YouTuber, I'm not going to be like these other big YouTubers and not give shout outs and not fucking stop by and like other people's videos. I'm not going to fucking make it so when I like a video, you can't see that I like the video, because you know, that's bullshit. And you know what? I'm eating those goddamn words, because I'm not even a big YouTuber. I'm not even a fucking medium size. I'm a junior fucking whopper, and I'm already tired of a lot of you motherfuckers already. I'm not even fucking 500 strong, and I don't want to tolerate or deal with any of you motherfuckers, because you guys get on my goddamn nerves with this shit. And as for this goddamn shout out, dude, I've been working nonstop, and I've been saying that shit for like 3 weeks. Since I posted that, since I said I'd give you a shout out, I posted 3 videos. One was live, one was to do a giveaway, and one was to let everyone know where the fuck I've been. One, I didn't appreciate the fact that you were like, hey, remember that shout out you said you'd give me? And 2, why the fuck am I giving a shout out to a fucking channel that's larger than mine? Where's my fucking shout out? Granted, I probably shouldn't have said I'll give you a shout out, but once again, common sense to me would mean, in my head, if you're larger than I am, I don't need to give you a shout out, because you have more subscribers than I have. Yet and still, where there's leniency and where you can take, motherfuckers shall take. So damn, there you go. Everyone's got their goddamn shout out, posting this goddamn video. If you fucking sub for sub with me and you're not fucking cool, you don't know how to fucking network, unsubscribe to me right now so I can have real fucking subscribers on my channel. There's only like 4 of you. But to the one dude who was cool and was like, hey, I got 100 fucking subscribers, I highly doubt you watched the video. Fucking, you're awesome. You're literally 1 out of a fucking million. Outside of that, I don't like any of you motherfuckers. I don't fuck with none of you motherfuckers. And now I see why other big YouTubers don't fuck with none of you motherfuckers either. I am money out.